Martin Luther King once said that America may have freed the slaves in 1863 through Emancipation Proclamation, but gave the slaves nothing to get started. At the very same time, the country was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest to white people. The message was clear: economic opportunity for white people, nothing for black people who came here in chains, whose families give free labor to this nation for more than 244 years. Emancipation meant freedom, yet in some sense, one set of chains was replaced with another. Freedom, yes, but with that freedom has always come famine. We have made progress over the last 60 years since Dr. King led the March on Washington, absolutely. Have we reached the mountaintop? Not by a long shot. We cannot have freedom without economic equality. We can pass laws that aspire to achieve social justice, but without economic justice, we remain in chains. Dr. King knew that. He knew that this was an economic movement, not just a social movement. We need everyone here today, everyone watching, to understand that the keys to our freedom are jobs, education, income equality, community investment, and generational wealth. Now, although some at the highest levels of power have the audacity to suggest that we have achieved success, that we are at a place of race neutrality, the evidence shows the direct opposite. The evidence shows that we are going backwards. In 1963, the wealth gap between black and white was 8-1. Today, 60 years later, it is 12-1. Which is why the Global Black Economic Forum is part of a robust legal team, including Gibson Dunn, to defend the Fearless Fund. 2 black women who were sued for providing support and resources to other women of color. This is despite the fact that women of color are denied opportunities and funding at alarming rates. We are defending them in court to protect the progress that we have made in law and the promise of economic opportunity and real freedom. Which is also why today I'm announcing that the Global Black Economic Forum has convened 13 national economic justice and social justice organizations and leaders, including the National Action Network, to work collaboratively to advance the economic interests of the black community. We will be focused on economic opportunity, civic engagement and voting, and civil rights and human rights. We plan to mobilize voters, bolster public awareness about the attacks on our rights through civic education campaigns across the country, and develop guidance for organizational responses to the attacks on our collective rights. Black communities across the globe are in a state of emergency, and this moment requires courageous leadership. We must stand together, not just today, but every day. We cannot and will not be intimidated by those who are trying to push us down. We have to keep climbing to honor the struggles of the past and the promise of our future. And although there are some days that it may seem daunting and challenging, we cannot despair. We will reach that mountaintop someday. We have defied the odds before, and believe me so, we will continue to do so. Thank you.